Hi everyone, before we start with today's video, I would just like to thank Premium Jane for sponsoring this video. So what is Premium Jane? Premium Jane is a CBD oriented company. It is from like the name of Mary Jane. It is made out of hemp. You probably already have heard of CBD or CBG. It is basically a non-intoxicating compound that is extracted from the hemp. It doesn't have the same effect as THC compounds does. It doesn't give you the feeling of being high. It just helps you to regulate your mood. For example, anxieties, sleeping troubles. It can also help you to work on your appetite basically. Premium Jane actually offers a variety of products. It goes from skincare to like edibles and to normal CBD oils. Okay, so what edibles mean? They created these beautiful and very tasty gummies. There is just really a small amount of sugar to reduce the bitterness. I took my mixed fruit edible gummies and they are like really great. I try to not to eat all of them, but if you can see that 1/4 of the bottle is already gone. The second product that I got was this soothing eucalyptus salt. I chose it because you know that I'm into fitness and this stuff and exercising a lot, and unfortunately I have a lot of pain, and this is great as a post-workout cream that like gives you the cooling feeling. As the last one, I got myself the premium CBD oil. If you're using the CBD gummies, they take a little longer to kick in because basically it has to travel through digestive system, so it takes a while for the body to process it. However, the CBD oil works directly through the bloodstream, so like the effect is much more immediate. Yeah, so basically what you do, you just take a little sip of water and you put it under your tongue, and then you just take a few drops or the whole droplet, and then you keep it there for about 60 to 90 seconds and then just swallow, and it should work like much faster. So in the description below there is a link which gives you 25% off on all the products if you use code Kewas, written as my name. So wish you a wonderful sleep. Enjoy the video. Hi Rita. So today I'm just going to look at your palms and tell you something about yourself, as well as your health, marriage, and what is awaiting for you in your life. Okay. So I'm just going to start with looking at your, this is your right, and this is your left.
Yeah.
So your right basically means what is in the present and what is lying in the future, and your left hand means like what was in your past. Okay, which hand is your dominant?
Right.
So this one. Okay, so I'm first going to start with your right hand then. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to prepare here a calming atmosphere. Perfect. And I'm just first going to put this gem into your palm and keep it there for a while, okay? And I'm just going to put these 2 jars aside. Perfect. This was to balance your energies. So first I'm just going to look at the length of your fingers. Okay. Perfect. So I'm just going to measure it so that we have an exact number. So this is 7 centimeters. This is 7 centimeters as well. This is 7.5, 6.5, and 6. Perfect. So, if a person have shorter hands or shorter fingers, it basically means that they were made for paperwork, okay? So it also shows at your little finger, which is also called Mercury, in palm reading. And it just shows that you will be great in paperwork and in logic, okay? Short thumb means that you are good in math, and it is not linked with creativity, so it basically means that you will not be very creative, okay? You're like more prominent in different areas basically. Okay, so let's just look at your lifeline, which goes here, and I can see that it is actually kind of disturbed in this area, which can mean that you will have some health issues in the future, okay? Not yet, but maybe in future. It definitely doesn't mean like anything horrible, but it can mean some trouble. So your lifeline basically starts, if you look at your hand, it starts from here. Can you see that? This is basically your birth, okay? And then every inch means certain amount of age. So there's like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually 8 is around here. Then there is about 15, there is about 20, there is about 25, okay, and there is about 30, which is the part where you have like the little island where there is the problem. So you can expect some health issues in the future. Hopefully they will not be significant, okay? So then we've got this line, it's called headline, okay, which basically shows your intelligence. The more it's curved, the less intelligent you are. It seems that for you it is kind of straight, so it means that you will be highly intelligent, okay? Perfect. I guess that's what you like to hear, right? Yeah. And this one last line is called heart line, and it basically is linked to your marriage and child and so on, children and so on. So I'm just going to look here. If you just have your palm like this, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but there are few lines here. It can show like from the bottom part here, it basically shows your current life up until now, your current relationships. I do not see any very significant deep marks, which means that you basically didn't really have any connection on a deep level with anyone. Usually in the lower part we have like affectionate attachment based on like superficial qualities such as looks and so on, and on the higher levels we have like from here to there. If you can see, there is like this middle and most significant part, which usually means that there will be some kind of marriage or anything like that in the future, or at least like relationship on a deeper level with a partner that have qualities such as intelligence and some like understandment between the two of you, okay? So this is basically it. Now we are going to turn your palm and we are going to look here, and there should be little lines which should show how is it with children at you? I do not see much of any significant lines. I can see like one and basically half. The half, which is kind of like disturbed, could mean that there will be some trouble with your child in the future. Maybe it can mean a miscarriage, and this can mean that you will have one child. And the fact that the line even goes like up on the Mercury, like on your little finger, means that you will have a deep connection with that child. Okay, so this is basically what I could read from your palm. I'm just going to look if there are any difficulties for you in the future. Okay, there are always some hardship in our life that tests us, but it only means we are getting stronger. So you can just give me your other hand, and again I will put there this stone to just rebalance your energies. Okay, and I will put there again 2 of the jars. Perfect. I'm just going to keep it there for a while. Just have your time with it. Feel the energy flow. Perfect. I'm just going to remove it now. And we are again going to look at your hand. We are going to again look at the length of your fingers. Okay, we are going to start with your thumb again, which is 7 centimeters long. Then here 7 centimeters long. Then here that's 7.5, and this is 6.5, and this is 5.5. Okay. So again, what I'm going to look at is the heart line, the lifeline, the heart line, and the headline, which is also called spinal. Okay, so I'm just going to look at it. The lifeline again has some kind of disturbance here. It can also mean a death of some of your like people that are really close to you, but this is like in a very like a later age, you know, so this is like where your life begins. So you can see that it basically is somewhere in the end. When there are lines that connect to the lifeline, it means that there are some guardian angels. It doesn't mean like guardian angels in some kind of spiritual meaning, but it means that it can be some of your friends or family that just help you through a rough time, you know. So I will just look at the inner side of your palm. There is the line nice and straight and nicely visible. So it means that you were born perfectly healthy. There was no problems in your childhood. There I can see a little disturbance, which could mean that you had some kind of accident or injury when you were younger. It doesn't have to be anything like terrible. It can be just something really minor, maybe a broken leg, broken rib, you hit your head or anything like that. So it could be about an age of 13 to 15. And then the line goes nicely. Okay, so this is basically it. You know, this is like linked to the past. So it means that the person may have already, that was really close to you, have already passed. Yeah, so like this. I'm going to look again on the head and spinal line. It seems that your spine is really healthy, and again it shows me that you are really of a high intelligence and your line is really straight. Okay, and now just let's look at the marriage and partnership. So I'm just going to I'm just going to lean a little bit more here, just relax the fingers, and I'm going to look like this. Okay, so again, I do not see a very significant marks here, no really deep lines, which means that in terms of relationship you really did not have much of a deep connection with anyone. Okay, and I can see that there is like nothing even in the future much. There was like one affection and attachment that you made for one person, but it's pretty short and it's not really deep, so it means that it might have been unrequited love, or that it just didn't work out, or you just didn't believe that the relationship would last. Okay, so yeah, this is basically it. I'm just going to again look here a little closer. Okay, I can see that there are some guardian angels on the way right here and right here, which is about, okay, since we have there about 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, around the age of 25 to 30, and then 35. This will be around the age of 40, 45, okay? So there are going to be some people that will really help you out in that area of life. Okay, so otherwise I'm just going to like measure your fingers, and it seems that they are of normal length. As I already said, you will be more oriented into like the logical field a lot, not very creative, but you are also kind of tend to work with people. I can see that there is a lot of empathy in you. Okay, so this is basically what your palms tells me. I'm just going to turn it around. Okay, otherwise it seems like a really nice hand. We'll look at the fade line, which goes from here to there, which actually is talking about kind of success and money and the wealth you will possess. So I can see it doesn't really tell me if you will make a lot of money, but it will tell me if you will have the opportunities to make money. Okay, so I can see that you kind of have, I guess, that mostly like in the younger age. Okay, it can go from here up to there, and if it's longer it will tell you that if it's up to there, it will tell you if you will have the opportunity to make money even like when you are 55. Basically it's around here, the 55. So you will be mostly have the chance to make money till you are about 40. Okay, so that's perfect. Now your other hand, please. Yes, and there it is, much more prominent if you can see it. There is this huge and really deep line. So it will basically mean you will probably be making a good money in your life. Okay, I'm really glad for you with that. I will also look at one more thing. If our heart line goes between our fingers, it can mean that we were spoiled as a child, which it seems you were not much. Can I see, or that you will not be very spoiled in your future life, but in your past you kind of were. So it means that you basically had good parents and that they were treating you right. Okay, so is there anything else you would like to know about your life? No. Hopefully you found out some interesting and positive things as well. Of course, I told you some things that you would probably rather not hear, but I think that overall you will have a great future.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's even great that you have there only like one marriage, so it means that you will not have like many relationships, but just one really sustainable and deep. Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.